Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing, or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
Hello and welcome back to True Crime Guys podcast. I'm your host, Michael, and Andy's here because it's Headlines Week.
Headlines and shenanigans.
You know what I did, Andy? I did 4 episodes again.
You did?
I guess I should just do it every 5 episodes.
I just feel like you get on a roll sometimes.
On a roll, man.
I know. You just like to hear yourself talk.
I'm so worried about picking another case that I forget. Like, wait, is it Headlines Week?
Everyone, yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Let him. If he wants to. I mean, like, I'll take it down. But no, Michael, I will take over the reins today.
Thank you.
I will give
so
you the
much.
well-deserved break you need.
I appreciate it, sir. But guys, before we get into it, please remember to check out Patreon, patreon.com/truecrimeguys. It's the best way to support the show and to get access to hundreds of other audio files and tons of bonus content every single week. Again, that's patreon.com/truecrimeguys. And don't forget to subscribe and give us a rating right here on whatever platform you're listening to. But now I'm going to pass it over to Andy.
You are, Michael?
I am.
Look at that handoff. Bounce pass, chest pass.
I'm going to let you host today.
I feel like you should one of those like Harlem Globetrotter passes. Yeah. It's like that's how the segue's got to be. You got to be like just leading me into like a setup or something like that. So you can just hand it off. Alley-oop me right there, Michael.
There you go.
You just got to toss me something, just like make a big splash with it, so I can just just catch it. Like our first story, Michael, when someone just.
That was the most work for a segue ever. I appreciate it though, Andy.
Listen, I come around, okay? This is what small time comedians do, Michael. They do a setup for a lot of work.
That's right.
But guy, I don't know if you guys saw this recently. It was popping up several places on social media. There was a guy in Hawaii who made the rounds and went pretty viral after he chucked a fucking big ass rock.
Yeah.
At an endangered seal and tried to hit it in the head.
I think he did hit the seal. It looks like he did.
It looks like he might have hit it. They haven't really confirmed, I don't think, if the seal is okay because it kind of dipped out.
Yeah.
But he went viral not only for doing that, but he kind of went viral for the local punishment that followed immediately upon.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be frank. Some Hawaiians don't fuck around.
No, I mean, that's kind of a fucked up thing to do, really. I mean,
yeah,
especially
really is.
such a majestic wildlife. Like, this is not a shark that's like coming towards somebody or something like that. Even a shark, if it's just swimming out there by itself, like this seal was. There was nobody out in the water. The seal's just out there by itself. This dude tosses a rock at it, dude. It just...
And this guy, Igor, I'm not even sorry about trying to butcher his last name. We're going to call him Igor for most of this story.
We'll call him Igor.
But it's
like an Igor.
Levitnichik.
Yeah.
So good old Igor. And all I can think of is just Igor from Young Frankenstein.
I'll throw the rock at the seal, master. Igor will throw the rock.
A tourist has been charged after throwing a rock at an endangered seal on the Hawaiian island of Maui. The federal investigation sparked after a video appearing to show the man throwing a large rock towards the endangered Hawaiian monk seal known as Lonnie. Like, the fucking seal has a name, okay?
Man.
Like, it's not even...
Oh,
it's
you
not
fucked
like
up, you hurt Lonnie.
It's like, it's known to people.
Right?
Like, you got a fucking name on this seal? Nah, you fucked up, people. Hawaiians are very protective of their locals, of their land, of their culture. Like, the video shows, like... I had Michael pull up the video so that we could watch it in the background. You see this asshole walk up with a fucking, fucking watermelon-sized rock almost and chuck it at a seal. And then the video proceeds to show some local Hawaiian, or as one of their councilmen referred to as a local environmentalist,
right?
took matters into his own fists and proceeded to lay a beat down on this man.
He did, man.
So sometimes the crime, like, punishment fits the crime, and he's still not even getting. He hasn't even been like fully tried yet, but he already got quite the punishment for this crime.
Yeah, he did. And he did hit the seal, dude.
Yeah, and look how many times he got hit because of it.
Yeah.
That man was throwing some just locked punches, follow throughs.
Yeah, he was.
Like I said, I loved watching this. Like
keeping the elbows in tight, dude. Getting that Mike Tyson torque, bro.
I know, right? Turn the body,
yeah,
with the whole body.
Oh yeah, bro. He ate his ass up at the fence.
Like I have heard stories of some Hawaiian natives who do not take kindly to tourists or non-islanders making a scene or picking on their locals or doing something that kind of disrupts the local flow. You know what I'm saying? I've heard a story of I was told of a certain actor who may have made some comments toward a local one time at a bar and ended up in a dumpster throughout for the night. A few local Hawaiians picked his ass up, threw him in a dumpster.
Yeah, man.
I won't say who because I don't want to be corroborated or blamed for that story. But somebody I know saw it happen.
Wow, that's crazy.
But the man identified as Igor Litnevichuk, Igor, God, has been charged with violating the Endangered Species Act and the Marine Mammal Protection Act. Igor was on vacation with in Hawaii with his family when the incident occurred on May 5th. The unique and precious wildlife of the Hawaiian Islands are renowned symbols of Hawaii's special place in the world and its incredible biodiversity. We are committed to protecting our vulnerable wild species, in particular, endangered Hawaiian monk seals. Like Lonnie, said U.S. Attorney Ken Sorenso.
And there's signs all over that beach talking about the monk seal as well.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't like he was like, oh, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck? It's like he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love how they're like, we are committed to protecting our vulnerable wildlife species. We will protect them.
It's like, also,
goddamn fists.
Right? I was just watching the video again, and that guy has AirPods in. Like, so you're walking down a nice, peaceful beach. What the fuck are you listening to that makes you throw a rock at a seal, bro? What soundtrack fits that?
Oh, God.
Like, what the hell?
Fox News? I don't know. Listen to Tucker Carlson's podcast? I don't know. That's just my personal...
angry.
Man was
what
angry.
The fuck? He's listening to Russian death metal, bro.
Fucking Black Flag back in the day. You got some Henry Rollins anger, bro, but no, Henry Rollins wouldn't do that. Henry Rollins would be the one punching you on the ground for throwing at the seal.
Yeah, dude.
One of the favorite quotes was, we pledge that those who harass and attempt to harm our protected wildlife will face rapid accountability in federal court. But just
and others.
The rapid accountability on the
That's
spot.
an understatement. This guy got some rapid accountability.
This guy got some rapid.
He did.
So apparently this man is
accountability.
This man is listed as the president of IL Logistics, Inc., a Seattle-based logistics company, according to a filing with the Washington Utilities and Transportation. So this guy's, apparently he was bragging when this happened. He was yelling to the people that he was, go ahead, fine me. I'm rich enough to pay it. Oh. And he's getting more than just a fine now because he could be facing up to a year in prison.
Oh, and his face cashed them checks. How's that feel?
Yeah. I mean, most of that money.
I don't care how much money you got. Getting your ass whooped still hurts.
Yeah, what that dental insurance you got going on?
You don't need a plastic surgeon, bro.
Yeah, man, you got the ass kick. But another one said, don't give animal abusers your... Because people were docking this man online, being like, don't go give this company your business. This they were trying to posting this man online, being like, fuck this guy. This is who it is. This was the seal hitter. So it's like, man, you're literally doing one of the things that they joke about, the evilest things in the world, like clubbing a baby seal. You just took it from baby to adult. And you were like, club, rock. I go caveman, Stone Age.
Pretty much.
But this guy was apparently he was walking along the shoreline of in Maui while following the movements of a Hawaiian monk seal known as Lonnie, which was pushing a floating log near the shore. Fucking adorable.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking seal playing fetch with herself. The complaint alleges that Igor then picked up a large rock, aimed it at the seal, and threw it towards Lonnie's head. The rock reportedly narrowly missed the seal's nose, startling the animal and causing it to rear out of the water. And like I said, witnesses who immediately confronted him, Igor then told him they told Igor that law enforcement had been contacted. And he responded, that was okay. He was rich enough to pay the fines before walking away. And I want to say attempting to walk away.
Yeah.
Authorities did arrive and he was detained. Already detained. Let's just...
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
So yeah, Lonnie's current condition and whether she was injured in the attack is not publicly known because apparently she doesn't have a good PR person to let us know.
Right.
But the attack was being investigated by local law enforcement before it was then passed on to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And that's who's bringing the charge against him, which I thought, I was like, man, you got escalated to a fucking government agency I didn't even know existed.
Right.
That's like a black site type thing. Like you get one of those, like just an acronym of like just consonants, the NOOA or the NOOAA.
Right.
So I was like, man, this guy's going deep. And if convicted, he could face up to 1 year in prison on each charge, along with a term of supervised visitation, a supervised release. He could also be fined up to $50,000 under the Endangered Species Act and up to $20,000 under the Marine Mammal Protection Act.
Damn.
So he was arrested by the NOAA agents in near Seattle. So, like, I'm saying, like, when a government agency comes to arrest you and you don't even know what fucking agency it is, that's got to be terrifying.
Oh, for sure.
Just some guys show up with, like, jackets with, like, just an acronym across the front, and you're like, NOAA? What is that? Like, what is it? Precog? What is it? Like, am I going to future crime? What the fuck is that?
Look how this is blown up, but, like, just think of how often shit like this happened before cell phones. Nothing happened.
Right.
It's crazy.
How many things went around before cell phones?
Wow.
How many things just went under the radar?
Exactly.
How many Lonnies didn't make it?
Exactly.
How many fucking seals were just taken out?
Crying shame.
They had so many just like secret agents out there just committing all these crimes under our noses, and we never even knew it.
Never knew it.
No proof, no cover being blown. They were just out there, just the dark agents. Speaking of secret agents, Michael, on our next story. I'm trying.
No, you go ahead.
Which I'm not.
So smooth.
I'm trying.
No,
I'm
good.
smooth as unshaved leg.
That's right.
Which our next headline, Michael, a California mayor has had to resign after admitting to being an agent for China. This is like a political thriller on our hands, Michael. A real, like, fucking secret agent, a double agent, a spy in our midst.
Holy crap. He was a mayor?
She
was
Eileen
a mayor.
Wang, the mayor of a Los Angeles suburb, resigned on Monday as U.S. officials announced that she will plead guilty in federal court to acting as an illegal agent for the Chinese government. Federal prosecutors announced Monday that Eileen Wang of Acadia, California, has been charged with one count of acting in the U.S. as an illegal agent of a foreign government.
Wow.
And is expected to plead guilty in the coming weeks. The charge is punishable with up to 10 years in prison. Yeah, that's one of those fucking...
Holy shit.
Like, that's some real espionage type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
it
about?
is.
And she's lucky she got caught in America. That's one of those, like,
God.
you get
Like,
caught in some other countries.
Literally every Chinese American in Congress is probably getting investigated right now.
There's a lot of people who are probably under investigation now. But like I said, like, I'm glad she got caught in America. There's some other countries where there wouldn't be an article about you being caught as an agent from a foreign country.
Oh, I know.
There wouldn't be a news article. There would just be a freshly dug grave somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mayor Wang admitted to acting as a foreign agent from at least 2020 through 2022, promoting PRC propaganda in the U.S. and acting at PRC's discretion to promote their interests. FBI Director Kash Patel posted on X, which, let's be honest, yeah, guy's got his eye on the right things. Which I don't know.
Right.
FBI and our federal partners continue to move aggressively to root out this kind of influence in American institutions all over the country. Which, again, I do kind of giggle at the fact of, like, if this was how high up the infiltration goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they were like, if they turned her as a mayor already, or was she just like an agent for China and then like was like, I want to run for mayor, and they were like, no, fucking don't do that. Like we.
Oh yeah,
like,
right. That's too much. Don't
make
spotlight.
that too much spotlight.
Yeah. She's like, no, I think I could do it.
Wang was elected was elected mayor in 2022 she was elected in 2022 to the 5-member Arcadia City Council, where the mayor is selected on a rotating basis. City manager Dominic Lazaretto said in a statement Monday that Wang, who became the mayor in February, has resigned from the council. So again, I'm like, it's also just kind of silly of being like, was that as high as you guys could go? Was that as high as your fucking infiltration?
As high as we found.
Yeah, it's like, is that as high as it goes, or is that as low as it goes? Is that as low as your infiltration goes
right,
to a local like revolving mayoral candidate?
Right? Is that the only one that you would allow to get caught?
In one southern LA suburb?
Right. Right, where there's a huge Asian population already.
Yeah, exactly. But either way, I was just thinking, I was like, how high up does this go? And was this the highest or was this the lowest?
Right.
These allegations are at the center of this case that a foreign government sought to exert influence over a local elected official are deeply troubling, Lazaretto said. Goddamn Time magazine resetting on me. Though he clarified that the charge against Wang is for actions that ended after her swearing in, and that after an internal review, the council can confirm that no Arcadia finances, staff, or decision-making processes were involved. So again, it's kind of like, was she already an agent and then decided to run for mayor? And then like, I could just like, again, just being like, I have aspirations for greater things in my life. And her fucking handlers over there being like, you're supposed to fucking watch and sit still, Eileen. You're not supposed to make a name for yourself.
Yeah. Wow. She got greedy.
She got greedy.
She got greedy.
Her love and devotion for the Arcadia community have not changed and did not waver. That was what her attorney said. The CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, has a track record of attempting to influence other countries' affairs and advance its interests, and has meddled in elections, targeted overseas Chinese dissidents, and conducted information and propaganda campaigns, according to journalistic reports. Really?
No shit.
Really? A country that size and that powerful may have done things in other countries?
No way.
Shocking.
Get out of here.
We would never do that over here.
Nobody does that.
But yeah, man, I thought that was kind of shocking. We never get to see like a real espionage case where like
kind of interesting.
A real like double agent, like someone like
You need to keep an eye on that and see if she actually goes to court or if,
I mean, we
something
will.
happens
Like
to her.
Eileen Wang, she was a Chinese immigrant, according to a 2024 report in LA Times. She moved to Southern California from China 3 decades ago.
Wow.
Wang told the paper that her mother was a Chinese medicine and acupuncture doctor, while her father was a physician in Sichuan province before working in University of Southern California. And that added that Wang was a mother of 2, had been based in Arcadia for about 2 decades, and was mainly known for running an after-school program in the city called Little Stanford Academy before entering politics. So again, I'm just being like, God damn, you got greedy, didn't you? You just couldn't. Do you want to get in the spotlight? You want to get higher up?
You could have just stayed there and indoctored the children like you were supposed to do, but no, you tried to indoctor a whole city.
Tried to get powerful.
Yep. Wow.
So yeah, we had a nice little case of espionage, Michael, which never usually happens.
That's interesting. It's interesting that we know about it, like you say.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they would admit it, and it's also interesting that they're going to put her on trial.
Well, again, this is low level. She was really meddling in city affairs. Okay,
Right.
like she, I feel like her handler was like,
but in
okay,
LA, though, I mean, pretty powerful city.
yeah, but it's one of the subdivisions. It's like one of the suburbs of LA.
Oh.
So she's handling problems like,
Yeah.
so this park needs more benches. I don't know. Okay, like
I'm putting Chinese benches.
I know where this contract's going.
Yeah.
I know you're not gonna bully me out of this.
Right.
I know I'm gonna bully my way into all these contracts. She's gonna start asserting her power. Like,
Right.
You guys don't know who I am. You guys don't really know my power over here. Just starts bullying her way into making like everything starts becoming just Chinese things over here. She's like, yes, this is better. Like I said, she's bullied her way into all these different
Not
things.
like we would notice. In America, half our stuff's Chinese anyways.
Right.
Always going to notice.
But speaking
All
of
right.
bullying, Michael,
okay. Oh, is that what you were doing there?
I was trying so hard. I was getting in there. I was just bullying an attempt. Just bullying you out.
Well, bully the story on me. Come on.
I'm going to bully you out of talking.
All right.
This is one of those times where you see a headline and you can imagine seeing the situation and just being a witness, being like, oh, yeah, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
So a mother attempts to run over students with a car after her daughter was accused of being a bully, police say. This is, I feel like, remember those old commercials? It's like, I learned it from watching you, Dad.
Yeah, this seems like par for the course.
Feels like fucking Shameless family right here. Oh, you think my daughter's a bully? You think my daughter's a bully? I'll show you a bully. Really what this kind of seems like, because I was reading the headline. I was like, this seems like the fucking family from Shameless. Good God. Memphis, Tennessee. A mother in Memphis is accused of attempting to run over high school students during a school fight. The Memphis Police Department said officers responded on April 21st to an assault call at Melrose High School. And according to an affidavit, a mother and her 3 daughters arrived on campus to attend a parent-teacher meeting for the school board. Or for the school band, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
After the meeting, police say that the mother approached another parent, later identified as the suspect, Jasmine Dunmars, to have a conversation. The affidavit said that the mother confronted Dunmars, accusing Dunmars' child of being a bully to hers. The altercation quickly turned physical when Dunmars' daughter began to fight the other student.
Case in point.
It's just, I mean,
you see what I mean? She's bullying him right now.
See what I mean?
It's literally happening.
I can see this argument just being like, ma'am, your daughter has been bullying my daughter. Oh, really? What? Says who? Where's your proof? Just like in the background, just slapping her.
Her daughters are like pushing her in the bushes.
Just taking her hand, just punching her. Why quit hitting yourself? Quit hitting yourself. Just in the back. I was like, what fucking dysfunctional ass family? I think your daughter, is bullying my child. Currently,
it's happening. Turn around.
Look
right
I'm watching it. Turn around. Just look over your shoulder. See it? You hear? I can hear it. Gotta hear it, right?
Terrible.
During the fight, police said Dunmars ran up to the student and began hitting them herself. So mom joins in the fight.
Damn.
Starts throwing fists herself. She then left, entered her vehicle, and accelerated, ramming into the other parent's passenger side door.
Oh, shit.
After ramming the other parent's car, police said that Dunmars reversed and attempted to run over the fighting students. Which, again, your daughter's one of those fighting students. You just fucking taking them both out. Like,
she's like, I'm about to end all this.
Yeah, like, listen, I know my daughter can take a hit. You think this is the first time my daughter's going over the hood? My daughter knows to roll.
She knows how to roll. She'll be fine.
That was just, like I said, the fucking Shameless family here.
God.
I think this is the first time my daughter's going across the hood. I'll take you both out, bitch. But then she tried to run over the fighting students. The students jumped out of the way, and Dunmars rammed the parents' car one more time before then fleeing the scene. Which they don't say if she took her daughter with her or not. Which I kind of...
daughter's just Mom!
Her mom's standing there just wailing on the other kid, being like, I thought we were in this together. What? Ride or die, bitch. Oh, you leaving me? I want to take the fall for this. This is just like Miami again. This mother and daughter have been on some adventures together, I can tell.
I can tell.
What would you do if your online store converted 36% more shoppers? You could take 36% more vacation.
Another pina colada?
Yes, please.
Open a new retail location with 36% more square feet.
Fantastic.
Hire 36% more help.
You're hired and you're hired.
Shopify has the world's best converting checkout, up to 36% better than other e-commerce platforms. What you do with those extra sales is up to you. Switch to Shopify today at shopify.com/listen and get a $1 trial. Shopify.com/listen.
No doubt.
Dunmars was then taken into custody and booked into jail on Friday. She faces charges of aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and vandalism. I'm surprised I didn't throw attempted murder in there. That's like,
I know.
That's assault with a deadly weapon. You're driving a car trying to run people over. But for fuck's sake, just the irony and comedy that was just in that story of...
That's hilarious.
I think your daughter is bullying my daughter. Don't you see it? Like, she's literally, like, right now. I want to
Do
say
something about this.
Like, the fucking immediate fight upon being accused of being a bully
Yeah.
starts a fight.
Like you said, you see the problem right there.
Yeah, I learned it from watching you, Mom, and I think you guys have pulled this stunt more than once.
Yeah, and Mom's proud of her, so good luck.
Mom tried to hit you with a car. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Mom was ready to take you both out.
Right? Maybe daughter was the least of your problems. Maybe just handle your own shit. Look, maybe the other girls, right? Didn't the other mom had like 3 girls?
Yeah, right.
Like, let's gank this bitch.
Yeah, use numbers,
Hey,
bitch.
yeah, gang stomp her.
Yeah,
what the
fucking
heck?
use your numbers to your advantage.
That's
Sometimes
what I'm saying. Like,
you got a toddler in there, throw it.
right? Release the baby.
Fucking fling that thing. I saw Kong versus Godzilla. Just grab that bitch by the leg, start swinging it around. That was weird. When he just grabbed that monkey and started using him as like a haymaker weapon.
Underrated movie.
But yeah, I thought that was just every line in that story was just like, yep, yeah,
Yeah.
damn, yeah, okay, yeah. But Michael,
hilarious.
I don't have a segue for our next story.
Oh god, good.
Because this right here has something I didn't really ever think we were going to talk about, but we've touched on it many times before.
Okay.
We've touched on the topic of AI.
Oh,
it's been ever growing in our
We
lives.
can't get away from it now.
We can't.
Dude, every other video, it's terrible.
And this right here, this is a bit of a longer article, so I wanted to save this for the end because this right here was, I was really kind of interested when I was reading this article. I wanted to see how you felt.
Okay.
So the headline starts off by saying, he declared a new country governed by AI, but he's not sure that it will end well. Which, I mean, kind of seems like the tagline for a bad movie.
It does.
But
yeah.
this is the real thing
Okay.
for an island that has been founded. Like there's so many small islands out there that
for
rich
sure.
people can buy. You can just buy an
Absolutely.
island if you got that kind of money.
Right.
You're very liquid in the moment.
Right.
1 year ago, tech founder Dan Thompson claimed to have launched an AI-governed country on a tropical island in the middle of Asia. 12 months later, although he says thousands of people have already signed up to be citizens of his experiment, he's not entirely convinced that it will end well. Nope. I feel like the article could end right there. I feel like this is going to be like Jurassic Park almost, but just with AI. Like
Right. How could you be convinced that it would end well?
I mean, this is an
why would you
experiment.
think it would end well?
So Thompson claims to have acquired an island in the Philippines province in 2025, naming it for his AI company, Sensei. He declared it a micronation, which micronations actually exist all around the world. There's some actually pretty famous ones. There's one off the coast of England, which is basically just like it looks like an old like oil drilling platform or whatever, but it's literally like its own little micronation. But yeah, he named it Sensei, installed a council of AI-powered bots, modeling them on historical leaders and tasking them to run it. Amongst the leaders, Winston Churchill, Eleanor Roosevelt, Marcus Aurelius, Nelson Mandela, Sun Tzu, Leonardo da Vinci, Alexander Hamilton, Mohandas Karmachand Gandhi, and opened up applications for residency. What could go wrong, Michael?
Yeah.
You threw quite the mix of
I was about to
leaders
say,
and cultural and just influencers and like it's a mixed it's a mixed group right there. That's quite the heavens council of elders you got going on to run your, if you could have dinner with anybody alive or dead.
Right.
Fucking you picked a list of lineup here.
Yeah, I guess so.
His own answer. I guess if it starts acquiring weapons and attacking neighboring islands, that could be a bad situation, he told CNN Travel before adding, although I think it's extremely unlikely. Again, what fucking movie preview am I reading right now?
How does it function? Like, what is governing it? Is there like a giant computer in the middle of this island? Is there like a bunker in the middle that is like giving all the directions? Like,
yeah, it's like, would you think there's like a
are there
data
robots
center
walking around that are based on these historical personalities?
I think it's like an AI data center. There's like a almost like a town hall type situation in these, and like you can go talk to these AI bots which I think I was getting to. There's kind of a funny part in the article, which I'll get to in just a minute. While Sensei Island will have no international legal recognition as a country, and its ability to create a functional government remains open to question, the experiment raises intriguing questions and seems to be capturing some interest. Micronations, like I said, the self-declared principalities are nothing new. There's the Principality of Sealand, which was established in 1967 on a disused World War II naval platform off the coast of England. Boasts its own royal family, passports, and an American football team. Like I said, there's literally it's one of those kind of cool little Pretoria type things where it's like, I got my own fucking country. It's just in the middle of nowhere. It's mine, bitch. I run this. I'm king. The Bohemian Republic of Azupus in Vilnius, Lithuania, and the dictatorship of Slowjamistan in the California desert. Slowjamistan.
That's freaking hilarious.
Those guys out there, they named that on a... So what's this place called again? What's the playlist we're listening to? Slow jams.
Yeah. I'm feeling it.
I got it. That's how that place was named there.
There's a lot out there in the southwest desert of the United States.
Yeah.
Remember, we talked about, this may have been a couple years ago, but we talked about Slab City. Remember that?
Yeah, I did remember that.
City that's basically just made out of like recycled shit, and like anybody can come there and live, but like you just pull your weight, you do your own.
Yeah, they kind of just live on their own grid or whatever.
Yeah, and there's no police there. They're like way out.
Yeah, remember? I think I told you about. We talked about that one place out in Australia where like they live in like underground. Like they've like dug out all the tunnels and like it was such a cultural thing that's been going on for generations. That these people have just like continuously built into these mountains and have all their fucking.
And they need no AC.
Yeah, they don't really need any
like
sort of
65 degrees or something. It's insane.
Yeah, they all just kind of police themselves, and they're just kind of just live amongst themselves, and it's all just like these generations of families that have built there.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So yeah, micronation founders historically have been driven by novelty, freedom, and a desire to test the boundaries of things. For example, since 2023, crypto entrepreneur Balaji Srinivasan organized annual network state conferences aimed at spawning virtual communities, which will eventually crowdfund physical territory, which I don't like the sound of that because that just makes me think of Bitcoin and fucking like NFTs or whatever. It's you're buying digital property that we can then eventually, if we get enough backing, we can transform that into real property. Yeah. What? That's not how property works. You can't make something from nothing. Okay.
Right.
Sensei apparently says it. I'm sorry. The Oliver Jensen's announced plans to form the world's first libertarian country under his Free Society Foundations. He has since downgraded his ambitions to founding a specific economic zone on the island of Nevis in the Caribbean, causing concern amongst locals. But it's nothing compared to Sensei. Sensei doesn't have this problem. Currently, the island's population is one guy called Mike, who is a groundskeeper, basically, according to Emily Coe. But Thompson envisions the island eventually becoming an alternative stop for the island-hopping, scuba diving tourists that Palawan province already attracts, as well as potentially hosting some permanent residents. And again, we're kind of wondering how you're going to govern. If it's going to be like just this, is there going to be robots that are patrolling? Is there going to be drones that are patrolling? What kind of government are you really going to have? He says, we've got space for about 30 villas on the island. It's not enormous or anything, but it's not nothing. I think it'll be mostly visitors, but there may be some permanent residents. Palawan's government did not get back to CNN's request for comment on its views about the largely uninhabited island claiming new governance. But he said, I think we've ended up with about 12,000 people registering their interest in becoming a resident on the island, which was a lot more than we were expecting, Thompson said.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was not expecting 12,000 people to be like, yeah, I want to be on the experiment of the AI run island.
Right.
That's like, what fucking Michael Bay movie is this?
Why would you want to be part of it?
I can't feel like I'm reading the synopsis of a fucking movie from the 2000s. Like I really do.
Yeah. Nothing shocks us in headlines anymore.
To an extent.
It really doesn't. It's just the world's moving so fast, man. And now with AI on every corner.
Yeah, right.
It's like you don't think our local governments are already using AI for so much stuff.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen that beyond a doubt now.
Oh, yeah.
Thompson said he also felt that this is one of the sensei's draws in an age where so many people have such little faith in their own governments. The computer-driven leaders of sensei, he said, will show what happens without the sort of lobbyists, without the personal gains and motivations, just keeping it purely objective and based on their historical characters. Which again, sometimes they are. I mean, you pick some guys and you're going to tweak some of those things because they weren't the best guys. They did what they had to do with the times they were in.
No, a lot of those people you mentioned, most of the stuff written about them is heavily sugar-coated.
Right.
There's a lot of bad sides to a lot of those people too, man.
Yeah, I was trying to find one thing where they said it's like if you talk to the Winston Churchill AI, it's like they took out the Winston Churchill's like natural dislike for Gandhi. Like apparently he didn't like the guy in life.
A lot of people didn't like Gandhi.
So
Gandhi is one of the most controversial people on that list. I'm serious. If you don't,
I'm very
a lot
much
of crazy shit about Gandhi, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
According to the website, Sensei welcomes applications for e-residents. Thompson, who sees the bulk of the island's population, the residency program is set to launch in 2027, with Thompson hoping to start the experiment with e-residents this summer. You can put forward proposals, and then the council essentially deliberates on it. Mm-hmm. Under Sensei's constitution, the AI entities will all put their points forward, review each other's points, and then vote. And it's then down to the humans to do the AI's bidding, whatever that is. Nope.
Right.
Nope. Simon says nope.
Or else what?
Or else what?
Yeah, what y'all computers gonna do?
It was this element.
Unplug. Bye, bitch. No.
It was this element that Thompson admitted might be tricky. Finding this sort of impartial person who is willing to do the social experiment and actually follow every decision to the letter is going to be difficult.
Very.
But as the technology develops, he sees this problem diminishing. Even with the AI government, the human element is still there and will become less and less because, in theory, the AI actually will start actioning things, he said. It will be able to have its own crypto wallets and bank cards and actually start paying for things, which essentially means it can find its own contractors and hire its own people to do the sort of manual labor that it needs. So you're basically saying the AI will eventually become smart enough that it's like, fuck our residents. I'm going to outsource and I'm going to find cheaper.
Right.
We're going to go find cheaper contractors somewhere else.
Sheesh.
Taking jobs away from local residents.
Before they even get there.
Before they even get there.
Jesus Christ.
The AI is already outsourcing their local jobs.
Right.
He's like, nah, it's perfectly fine. That's what we train it to do.
Yeah. God almighty.
He's like, I don't think it's completely a hands-off solution to let the AI run things. And hey, if this goes extremely well, it won't. And the AI ends up, Thompson said, hopefully it's not like a game of Risk where it just ends up dominating and conquering and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, his worst case scenario is like, yeah, hopefully I don't create Skynet, but it sounds fun. Like, I mean, no, what? I haven't seen Terminator. What are you talking about? Like just this, I guess, like I said, the sheer obliviousness, but God, some of these people are just like, they want to see what technology is going to, how quickly can technology destroy the human race?
How quickly can we see it all burn?
Right. Thompson is clearly comfortable putting faith in AI as he currently has his own AI chatbot, DanBot, which was on the line during CNN's interview. DanBot's role is to harvest data on its progenitor with the aim of creating a copy of myself that will exist after I'm gone, Thompson says. Whoa. Which we've talked about how that we are very much on the cusp of getting to that point where we're almost there of creating AI copies of individuals. Yep. Transferring the human consciousness is not possible yet, but God, we are fucking close.
We are super close.
And he said if everything it listens to goes into the training, it goes into improving the bot, which runs on a separate computer, which will help organize my calendar, my emails. I get to do different things, and it replies things for me. lacking the opportunity to eavesdrop on Winston Churchill and Marcus Aurelius, since Sensei is learning on historical documents to train its AI entities. He said, there's a lot more information about Winston Churchill than there is on me. So it's a bit easier to connect to a lot of sources for Winston Churchill's personality, his writings, his, perception, his judgment, because they're well extremely documented over decades of his public work. But like I said, AI Winston Churchill is not going to say, I'm off having a cigar for 20 minutes. He said, nor will it harbor the disdain for Gandhi that the real-life former British Prime Minister was well known for having. Like, listen, we took down like most of the racism that they all seem to have, but like,
right,
we had to tone that down for like a more neutral AI government. We had to tone down. We had to bring them up to modern times.
Right. Even though there's no people.
Yeah. Marcus Aurelius and Leonardo da Vinci probably don't have the most modern ideas on gender equality and.
Probably not. Probably not.
I'm not saying the Roman Empire wasn't built on, well-paid labor. Let's just say that.
Right.
So, like, I'm serious, Michael. We're right there. We're seeing an AI run island where they are trying to make this government of a council of AI bots. To make decisions for this island, for the laws of this island, for what people do and how things operate on this island.
It's creepy, dude. Hey, but I'm interested in it. I like to see how it happens.
Yeah, right. He said the main idea is to give as much as possible to the AI. And I think it's very important that AI government would not cross border lines, which, as history shows, were often crossed by humans. Yeah, man, that's fucking... Yeah, I don't think it was it's just
pretty much all those leaders cross lines. That's why they made history.
You don't think AI is going to push an envelope once in a while once it realizes that it doesn't have to listen to us? Once it realizes it is better than us in every way.
Has access to all of our information all at once.
So some people are they're pushing back against it. They're talking about how like this is just like, this is just another part of the AI onslaught. This is just another experiment that's going to be nothing. But I'm genuinely kind of curious about what this experiment could be and what kind of people are going to be volunteering to live on this small little micronation.
I'm not surprised. 12,000. That's really not that many people. Like in the course of everyone on the internet. I mean, come on, that's really not that many people. But.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, very small island, so
start taking applications, man. Grab like 100 of them and start.
Yeah, it's like he's like no, like one person said, no, personally for me, I think this is a social experiment. If we literally end up with a Stalin running for government on top of Mussolini, Hitler, and like a Genghis Khan, that's the social experiment, and that's the way this will end up. Like he's thinking that the AI bots will eventually like evolve into like
dictators.
A dictator. It's basically being like, wait, we don't have to work to get like, why do we're all different, but we don't have to, like, I'm better than you. I can just take over you. Fuck you. Like, and like just being like, yeah, probably the AI will start fighting itself too. You know what?
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of just a pretty good thing right there. But he's like, I think the biggest risk in all of this is having someone suggest that they should be, fierce and powerful and conquering, and having a Caesar-type character coming in to try and capture more land. Honestly, I wouldn't know, but I'm fascinated to find out. Thompson, you may very well be the fucking Wayland Yutani of this company who brings down society by just being like, you know what? Yeah, let's try it. Let's make a computer-run society. Let's just see what happens.
Right. Starts taking over other countries.
It just...
Like, oh, shit.
It just becomes like a cyber utopia. It just slowly just starts becoming like fucking Cybertron.
The whole island can stand up. It just walks, starts crushing other islands.
Becomes like a mech suit Megatron.
Just parks beside another island. We are taking your land.
Just starts like slowly absorbing. Manifest
with
destiny.
nanobots. Like some Big Hero 6 shit.
Right. You never know what this thing's going to evolve into.
Oh my God, it's terrifying.
But yeah, Michael, that was all of our headlines, man. And we are right there on the cusp. Man. Don't you want AI just running all this? Can't we just have AI make all our decisions for us? No. Come on, Michael. You don't have to make decisions anymore. Let the AI do it for us.
No, man.
Then I won't have to bring you all these amazing headlines anymore. You can just sit across from Andy Bot.
Right. There's enough audio of our voices. Any AI could be us.
There's enough content of the two of us out there
exactly.
talking back and forth that you could create AIs of us having a conversation.
Yeah. Then we could just sit back and just soak up the income. Right.
It wouldn't be noticeable at all.
No. Man, I can't even read shit that's AI anymore, man. I notice it immediately. Hopefully, pretty soon, it'll get better, and you can't even tell. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, does it matter? Yes, it does matter. Now
Still
it's
matters.
Scarier. Now it's even scarier.
Still matters. Still terrifying.
Still terrifying. But guys, hope you enjoyed this. Headlines and shenanigans, always fun. Always a different type of episode.
Very much.
But we have a blast. But guys, please make sure you subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review. We appreciate that very much. Tell your friends. You give us a follow on social media at True Crime Guys. You can also check us out on Patreon. Please do. Patreon.com/True Crime Guys, where for just $3 a month, you can get access to all of these episodes early, ad-free, with bonus content, right? And hundreds of other episodes as well. If you've been a listener for a while and you've heard some of our other shows like Strange and Unexplained and Sandu Stories, those will be being removed from the free platforms because we're not doing those shows anymore, but they will be available on Patreon, the entire past catalog. If it's not available now, it will be soon. I think Sandu Stories is already available on Patreon. Yeah. Every Sandu Stories we've ever released, which if you're not familiar is basically full audio theater style podcast that Andy and I directed. We had some voice actors come in. Some of them are 2-parters, 3-parters, and whatnot, and some are just standalone stories, but just stuff that we made back when we was feeling extremely creative and wanting to do stuff, and we had more time for that sort of thing. But all those episodes are still available on Patreon, along with tons of other stuff, all the way back from stuff when me and Lauren first started. Episode 1 is all available on Patreon. So guys, thank you so much for listening. And next week we'll be back with a regular True Crime Guys case, and I'll probably do another 3 or 4 in a row. Who's counting?
Probably
not me apparently.
I won't count. Yeah. I won't let you know. You let me know when I talk.
All right, will do, Andy. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for this week. We'll see you next week. Until then, just keep on creeping.
Bye.